Hey friends, happy Friday morning. It is going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Getting ready to head into the gym, but I wanted to share something that was on my heart this morning, something that I hope blesses you as much as it did me. In my Bible study this morning, I was in Psalm 105. This is an absolute gem. It's a Psalm of David. But the first three verses, I couldn't help but think about if we do this each and every day, what an upward spiral it would start for our day. And an upward spiral is doing one thing, and I highly encourage people to do it first thing in the morning. That's going to set their day off right, because studies have shown that if we make a habit like of exercise, when we exercise in the morning, then we make better choices, we make better food choices, we tend to make better choices in other areas. But gratitude, when we choose gratitude first thing in the morning, I think this is one of the greatest upward spirals you could ever have. I mean, it's just amazing. But in Psalm 105, I love this because David says, and I'm reading out of the New King James, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord," and that's an exclamation point. "Call upon his name, make known his deeds among the people, sing to him, sing psalms to him, talk about his wondrous works." Once again, we have an exclamation point. And then we have verse 3, "Glory in his holy name, let the hearts of those rejoice who seek the Lord." Once again, we have an exclamation point. David was full of happiness, as you can see, but it starts with gratitude. I tell you what, gratitude has a powerful impact on the mind if you study it, and especially to the Lord, because he is the giver of all good things. But gratitude has been shown to lead to increased happiness. It has reduced stress. It has improved mental well-being. If you practice gratitude, you can actually rewire the brain, and it fosters positivity and resilience, and it triggers the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which are associated with our pleasure and our mood regulation. There's just so many things. I mean, you can do a deep dive into what gratitude does on the brain, but I tell you what it does to the brain and what it does to the mind is absolutely amazing, because if we place our gratitude in the giver of all good things, then that leads to the singing, to sing and sing psalms to him. And we know singing makes us feel amazing. And then it leads us to talking about his wondrous works. And then it leads us to rejoicing. That's why it says, "Rejoice, you who seek the Lord," because those who seek the Lord have cause for rejoice, because they can remember the things that God has done. I've told you this before, but I make it a practice every single morning when I wake up. I have a practice of gratitude, and I thank the Lord for everything that he has done. And God has been so good to me, even through the trials, and even through everything I've been through. In retrospect, when I look back, it's those trials where he's been indeed good, because it's made me resilient, and it's caused me to lean on him, and it's reminded me of where my strength comes from, and it makes me just appreciate the good things of life. So I tell you what, guys, let us be like the psalmist today. My challenge to you is to start the day off with an upward spiral. Start with giving thanks to the Lord. Call upon his name. Make known his deeds among the people. Talk about him to others. Tell everyone what he has done in your life. Tell him how grateful you are, and that what he did for you, that he can do for them as well. Start that upward spiral in someone else's life, and then go about your day singing praises. I do this all the time. I'm probably very annoying, but I tell you what, there's no greater thing we can do in response to what God has given us than to rejoice and be glad in him and to sing his praises. So guys, I really, really hope that blesses you. And once again, I challenge you to start that upward spiral with giving gratitude to the Lord and telling everyone, declaring to the world what God has done for you. Really, really hope that blesses you. I'm going to get in a workout, and get off to the best job ever. It's going to be a great day.